Thank you. Well, half of Southwest Florida is back in class and everybody else returns this week, but returning to school can also mean having to deal with bullying. Jacqueline Howell, a Lee County elementary school teacher as well as an award-winning author, is joining us now to talk about bullying, cyberbullying, and what to do if your child is the bully. Jacqueline, this is something so many parents are concerned about. They want to know the warning signs. How can you help if you think your child is being bullied?
I think initially parents need to watch out for the signs. Sometimes kids refuse to go to school. They're very moody. Their grades suddenly change and they just notice a drop in their concentration and everything. I think parents need to ask open-ended questions. Have you ever seen one of your friends being bullied at school or on the bus? Sometimes kids will share their personal experiences using other people's names. Sometimes it helps if parents share their personal experiences and their kids will open up. I think parents need to ask the teachers of their children for help. They can do it through Class Dojo. They can email their teachers and see if they've seen changes. As teachers, we instinctively keep an extra eye on these kids. I would encourage your child to write a letter to their teacher about their situation and it will be addressed right away. One of the things that is a good idea is also establish a touchstone or trusted person, such as a favorite teacher, an administrator, a guidance counselor. A lot of guidance counselors like to do lunch bunches with kids that need to talk.
Yeah, I have two children who are in elementary school, and every time I'm in the school, I see so much focus on this. It's obviously something that everybody knows about at the school, and they're doing something to track. But when it gets outside the school, social media, Facebook, Instagram, that kind of thing, that's where it gets tough. So what do parents need to know about that?
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat make it clear that their sites are not for anyone younger than 13 or 14. I think they need to monitor their online activity. They have iPhone and Android monitoring apps like Pumpik, mSpy that monitor social media, text messages, GPS, and parents can take screenshots of harmful posts or harassment and present it to the administration. Sometimes kids like to hide their screen or device. They can do it. They do it at school. They do it at home. They press the minimize button, and they just get very defensive. I would teach your kids that if they notice someone is being cyberbullied, call them out on it and or their fellow peer and write a letter to the teacher. I think it's important as schools to establish school safety committees and restore self-respect for the victim's self-respect.
Yeah, all really good advice there. Jacqueline, I want to talk about something that's going to be hard for a lot of parents to admit to themselves when it's possibly their child who is the bully. What do you do in that situation?
Sometimes you have to address the situation immediately. Let your child know that there will be negative consequences for their behavior. Sometimes you need to find out the root cause of their behavior. Are they part of a clique or with a group of friends that are influencing them to taunt others that causes emotional distress? Are they acting out due to a change or a situation that is happening in the family? Let them know that bullying is a choice and they need to act responsibly. I think as parents, we need to teach our children new skills such as empathy for others, since we all go through trials and tribulations in our lives and we need to listen and understand. We need to help them see the value outside of what their peers think of them. If they witness the bullying as a bystander, they need to help the person who is a victim to walk away or report it to an adult. Support the school's plan of action, since there is a zero tolerance for bullying. The first and most important part of being a parent is to rescue your child. However, there are times where your child is the bully or the perpetrator and not the victim. And it's one of the toughest jobs as a parent not to rescue your child from the pain of consequences.
All right. Well, Jacqueline, thank you so much for joining us this morning. All good information. If you could please hold up your book right now, because I know you've got a lot more information in there. Is that right?
Yes. This is my book, From Riches to Rags, and it's a story about a girl that her father is a superintendent and she can do no wrong in his eyes, and she does whatever she can to relentlessly bully her friend Samantha. And she does isolation bullying. She spreads breadcrumbs in her hair at lunch, and she yells lice.
This is the kind of book that can be shared with the child. So you read it with your child. All right. Thank you so much for coming in today and talking about a really important topic.
Thank you. I appreciate that.